shows you who they are, believe them the first time. God has shown you who He is. Believe Him. Don't change Him. Don't rewrite Him or ignore Him. Accept Him at His word and believe that He is who He is. I challenge you to develop a heart of generosity and obedience this year. I challenge you to take God at His word and not dismiss it or rewrite it, but accept it the way it is and say, God, I want to be the person that You want me to be. I'm going to challenge You to grow me into the person that You created me to be. Maybe you even want to take a step further and say, God, it's January, the year is young. I'm going to take You up on your challenge. I am going to test you. I'm going to test you, and I'm going to tithe every week, where I'm in church or not, God. I'm going to do it, and I want to see what You've got for me. Show me. And I can stand confidently before You and say at the end of the year, if you were to do that, you would come back and you'd go, wow, thank you. Not my promise, God's. I want to challenge you this morning to choose to have a heart of generosity and obedience. You know how you need to begin to be obedient? You begin to be obedient. You know how you begin to be generous? You begin to be generous. You know how you become a tither? You tithe. It's so simple, and we make it so difficult. We make all these loops and exceptions and everything else. All God wants is all of you. That's all. God wants you to be obedient. God wants you to be generous. God wants the very first and the very best of you, just like He does of me. I challenge you. Title of the message, Developing a Heart of Obedience and Generosity. I want to challenge you early in this year. Ask God to develop in you a heart of generosity and obedience, and see if you don't come back to Him in 6 months and say, God, thank You. I like who I am today far better than who I was back then. You know, Gunnar would be a lot happier dog if he didn't snarl